Good day, Zen men. I'm Unsilent and we're on the air with more Half-Life. It's episode number 25 of Half-Life. Thanks very much for tuning in. Last time out, we left off right in front of this creepy looking... It looks kind of like a sun, like a depiction of the sun now, doesn't it? Nothing around it, nothing over that way. I figured the only way, the correct way, is to go forward and through, or into, that thing. Okay, we all just heard that, did we not? Alright. In. Maybe. Lots of creepy noises. Thank you very much. Nihilanth. I believe that makes... Oh, shit. Oh, double shit. Tactical retreat! Tactical retreat! Yeah, so, Nihilanth. What the hell was all that about? So, this is Chapter 18, Nihilanth. I think I'm saying that right. This, I'm assuming... I can only assume that, one, this is really loud in my ears, so you'll have to pardon me if I... Man, I'm not doing very well with that right now. I may want to switch over to ye old-fashioned. There we go, that's one. That's two. You need two shots to put one of those bastards down. That gives me a chance to turn that down my ears a little bit so I don't scream into yours! Alright. Yes. So Chapter 18, Nihilanth. It shot what appears, to my very uneducated guess, as... Oh my goodness, there's no gravity in... Well, there's some gravity, obviously, because I put it down to the ground. But that was a, for lack of a better descriptor, that was a teleporter orb that it flung at me in my general direction. And... Whoa, alright. And that seems to have thrown us into an area. Woo, alright. Let's calm her down, back her down for just a second. Make gratuitous use of the quick save, because although I don't think I'm too worried about... Ooh, alright. Am I on the ground? I'm not sure I'm actually on the ground. So I gotta get up to there via jumping from... It's a bit of a platforming puzzle. Ah, see? So you gotta platform your way back over to here. So, giant... Woo! And we're dead. Well, that's not as bad as it could have been. But let's hit that quick load because I'm a bit of a... Well, I'm just going to fall down now. Ooh, no. We're going to go all the way down. I do not want to go all the way down. Like, I don't want to... I mean, let's be honest. I could just... Man, it's... Well, never do all the way down. Actually, you know what I could just do? Is I could just splice you out the climb back up. So you guys aren't having your time wasted by crap like that. Not that I know what the hell's going on anyway. All I know is the giant baby thing, which I can only assume could be a Nihilanth. Because it sounds like the name of a thing. So, okay. At least we get some pickups for all the trouble that thing put us through. Well, I guess I talked you all the way back up to here, now didn't I? Need to get a little steam run up for that. No. What am I? There we go. That wasn't so bad. There's a little catch for people like me who can't handle a simple task such as running and jumping. So, it's a lot of ammo canisters, which is nice. I mean, who doesn't want an ammo canister in their life, right? I don't want to make that climb all the way back up there. That's why you quick save. So you don't have to deal with dumb shit. Trust me, I live in Ontario, I've mentioned that before. I deal with lots of dumb shit. We're in the middle of a provincial election season. I like my local news sites. It's like everybody's just actively just trying to ignore everything that's happening. I don't know, I'm probably recording this, what, a week and a half-ish before this video goes up. So if you're in Ontario, look up the story about the data theft on the 407. It's an inside story. A PC candidate reside who used to work for the 407. It's a toll highway here in Ontario, by the way, if you're not from Ontario. Ha! On second thought, I'm gonna hide behind the cover. While it makes its weird noises. And fires shit at me. Ha! Take! Is that even the right thing to do? Wait a minute. Like, I don't know what it's flinging at me, so I'm just gonna... It's making just weird noises. You know what? Just hit him in the face with your energy legs! Man, that bends up. Ooh, never mind. Wow, that hurt. We're just going to pop it in the... Wait a minute. What's it doing now? What is it? It's added glowy orbs onto the front of it. We're just gonna hide behind here. And use that for cover. Oh yeah, well. Okay, what are my other options here? Because I'm running out of... We want to be hiding behind the cover. I don't think that worked as well as I'd hoped. Wait, that's a vortigund sound. Oh, I got shot. Probably that was not a vortigund. That was probably a the big giant baby thing that I'm thinking is a Nihilanth. Yeah, all right. Let's try that again without getting killed. So we want to... Oh no, wait. Maybe we want to take another layer of cover here. That's what we want, is we want some cover here. We want to be tight to cover. Now I hit it, and one of those things kind of shocks him. It still gets through. That's amazing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, maybe we want one of the fatter ones, then. That sounds like a portal. So maybe we want one of these fatter things, then. Because that gives us a bit better cover. Man. We are down to 1% health. So, I mean, at this point, it's just a matter of trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, now it's a controller. So, wait a minute. And a vortigund. Wait a minute. What the heck? What is going on? And it's got more of the glowing orbs than we last left it with. Dang. Okay, well, I guess let's... Or not. Because every time one of those... Man, I'm about to get nuked by one of those damned controllers. Unless you nuke the controller first. I can't even tell if it's dead or just... There we go. Now it's got fewer... It's got fewer of those, and then it's... gone and... I do damage, and then it's got fewer of those than I had before, and then it gets more of those by going back to that thing. Going to a crystal, and it's got more. There's gotta be... That didn't work. I think I'm also learning... Oop. I don't know what happened there, but I'm dead. I think I'm figuring this out, though. Because it goes to the crystal... I still haven't figured out... exactly how it works, but we want to take... one of the wider ones of these. They provide better cover. And I could just see, if you watch the hive hand, you can see I get more. It has a purple glow. We want to hide behind there because I get a purple glow. Gotta be careful on that. So get a purple glow on the on my weapon when he fires some of those. And then we shoot him. And then he replenishes the glowy orbs around him by going to a crystal. Now I just wonder, is he actually getting fewer of those things? Yeah, no, we want to hide behind there. Yeah, so... Okay, let's take that portal this time. Alright, so we can never know the truth. I'm busy. Whoop, I don't know how I got up in the air there, but that completely fucked my rhythm and I'm dead. I'm actually now dead. So I don't know... Yeah, I'm actually dead. Alright. Thank you so much for coming out. Now, yeah, no, there. That went spectacularly badly. So, we gotta try that all over again. But we're learning bits and pieces here. There's somebody, half of you, 99% of you watching, that are just screaming at your monitor saying, alright, Steve, put it all together. You've recognized all the patterns. You've learned what the sounds and the sights are. The only thing you haven't figured out... No, I want the gluon gun. Fuck, don't lag on me now. Alright. Alright, there we go. Let's switch to... Let's switch to... We gotta... Now that we've thinned out the ranks, we'll switch to the hive hand. Alright. Oh, there's the cache of shit. Apparently, we're not the only ones to visit the Nihilanth. Because, as you can tell, there's dudes here, so... So that... Okay, it's gotten us a little closer. Now, the question is, where the hell do we go from here? Probably not down. We'll probably want to switch to... that. Now, the only thing is figuring out how we're going to kill the Nihilanth thing. Okay, that's how we get out, is we have to... These things go up, I'm assuming. There. Some of them, they all seem to go up at their own pace. But you go up and you go back into the teleporter, and I guess you go back into the main room with the Nihilanth. Now it's just a matter of how do you defeat the Nihilanth. By hiding behind that thing. We'll just unload the Magnum into there. I hear noises. I hear noises in my head. I hear voices in my head. They comfort me, they understand, they talk to me. Now he's... I can't hit that bastard from that much range, can I? Man. We gotta get, like, right in close there. I'm just wondering. I'm thinking, I'm not talking out loud. I really gotta start thinking out loud. These guys just keep spawning in. But I'm not sure how the hell they keep spawning in. Like, I appreciate the fact that I'm doing damage to this thing. I'm just not sure. Because it doesn't seem to be doing any appreciable amount of permanent damage. Well, okay. I'm assuming there's something I'm missing here. I know it. It's just a matter of what am I missing. I've probably put all the pieces together. He starts with more, and then he tops up. But what's he topping up? Oh, from a crystal in the wall. But how do I deal with the crystal in the wall? I'm not staying in the water. Well, I'm dead. That went spectacularly poorly again. Okay, I think I'm formulating a plan of attack. He gets more of those orb things that circulate around him, those little glowy orb things he gets from those crystals in the wall. And as I shoot him, there are fewer crystals. And somebody out there is screaming, Steve, you've got all the information you need, you just have to put it together. The crystals are important. Is that the right answer? I don't know. Somebody out there is thinking that I figured it out, now I just have to execute. How am I going to... I figured that glue-on gun's probably a good thing with which to execute. Fuck. Well, the good thing is no damage. Alright, we'll hop on here, and we will try not to jump and miss the jump. Alright, there, up. That was a thing. Now, watch, he's gonna fire those things at me. Where's the other ones? Where's the last one? Alright, now. Oh, wait a minute. That thing failed to land. That thing failed to land, and all of a sudden... I've got... a controller spawns in. Hang on a second. I just shot myself. Deceive you, he will deceive you. Let's just nuke all these guys with whatever nuking devices I have. That'll do. One clip, one kill. Or I guess 3. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? Oh, probably via the... I do not want to look down there. Oh, it's a healing pool and a... Let's land on the... Oh, maybe not. Hang on a second, we'll just gain... Oops. Man, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. There we go. The good news is if we land and break our legs, we can just go straight into the healing pool. It's just a matter of figuring out what the hell's the way out of this area. If there's a, ichthyosaur, that's it. I was gonna say, if there's one of those goddamn ichthyosaurs here, I'm just noping right the hell out of the game. Ooh. 15%. So I can't just figure out... Oh, there's the... How the hell do I get up there? 45%. How the hell does one get all the way up there? Don't break my legs, and legs not broken. Alright, how the hell do... Oh, sorry. Down, and go! I don't think that worked. Okay, no worries. Oh. Yes, worries. No, back down. Alright. Now there was a canister over here. So now, and up. There we go. Alley and up. Wait, was its head always sort of weird like that? Wait a minute. Man, this thing does not like me very much. Alright, hang on. We're gonna get there. We're in good shape. Alright. Whoa, that's creepy looking. I'm not sure what is going on, but we've got these, Alright, hang on. Tramp Mampoli! Oh. Ah, sons of bitches! And there's an There's an ichthyosaur and a gargantua, and I am actually probably dead. Let's go all the way up, or it doesn't count, and you don't get to die again. Oh, there's a thing up there. That's a thing. Well, I mean, I guess by default a thing must be a thing. Let's avoid the... Whoa! Never mind. Alright, back up, back up! Alright, and... Up! And I missed... Nope, I did not miss it. I'm not sure... It's got its heads flayed open. I'm not sure... what good that's going to do me. But I'm sure that couldn't hurt. Oh, come on! How much bend is... David Beckham can't bend it that hard! I already tried that before. It didn't really work, did it? I'm at the point where I think I almost know what I'm doing. Except that. No, I'm dead. Fuck. Did not go well. So this is where we were before. Just keep sending me back here with the Gargantua. There was an Ichthyosaur down below as well. Now it's just a matter of figuring out what the hell I'm supposed to do when I get back in the other room. Supposed to get up. It's obviously opened its head up for a reason, and you gotta shoot into the top of its head. Now, is its head flayed open already? Yes. I think that got... I don't know if that did anything. I'm not sure if any of these are the right options here. There's the thing... There's the one up here. I can get to. But I'm not sure if any of this is the right options. Oh, come on! Fuck right off! Get up, get out, get up, get out! Fuck! Not what I wanted. I wanted a fucking glue-on gun. Hey, listen here, motherfucker. You get back here. I don't care how much ammo this cost me. I'm melting your sorry ass. There we go. You just got glue-on gun to death. Suck my balls. Take that. Ha! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm pissed off, but I'm feeling kind of good right now, too. All right. I still don't know what I'm doing. All I know is the next time he teleports me, I don't have to worry about no fucking Gargantua, because I just nuked the motherfucker. All right. How on earth? No, I gotta figure out a way of killing the fucking... That might help. I don't know what's gonna... I don't know what's the right call at this point, but something's gotta be the right call. I'd say those look good, like good options. Oh. Hi, am I in your head? Hi, am I in your head? I think I've glitched something out! That worked! Somewhat! Should be duck and cover to avoid the light show? That looks good! I very Oh! Hello?
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it.
Well, that's... What the hell is...
The border world, Xen, is in our control for the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed.
You have a sibilant S. Anyone ever tell you that?
That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers. And they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal, and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
So I guess
Time to choose.
since there's a Half-Life 2, then we don't want the battle you can't win? Alright.
Time to choose.
Alright, hang on, I'll take the portal then.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Subject Freeman, status hired, awaiting assignment. Well, I figured since there is a Half-Life 2, then you don't take the battle you can't win, right? But I guess that means there's an alternate ending, so we have to go back and find the alternate ending then. Well, we can do that. We'll do that in the bonus video. It's not a big deal, but that is Half-Life in the books, in the pocket, and out of sight. Wow, that was... Man, there was some tough shit in there. That last fight was like... That whole last chapter was like... That was an intense, tense boss fight. But that was a pretty fun game, that Half-Life. I can see why it is so well regarded. After, even 20 years removed from the game going out and getting Game of the Year awards and all those all-time great games lists. So I can absolutely understand why that game keeps showing up on those lists. What did I think of it? Well, it's interesting to have this perspective of, the last 20 years of gaming after this. Because it's, tells its story, which doesn't seem so novel today. But at the time, telling the story completely in-game, without cutscenes, without cinematics, it all is happening in real time. It's not something they really do a lot of today. I mean, you get some bits and pieces in-game like that. But not to the extent that you did there. A lot of it now is, cutscenes, etc. And I guess before that, granted, limited experience of older shooters. The two Doom games and Dark Forces are the shooters I've played preceding this. It's all had stories by text interludes, like Doom. Or you've had stories, in cutscenes and in mission briefings outside the actual game. In terms of Dark Forces, Half-Life, all the story was there. It never stopped. The exception you can make is at the very beginning and at the very end. But other than that, it's the whole game tells its story as you go along. Never takes you out of the driver's seat of Gordon Freeman. And I was thinking, what else tells you a story as you play along? And my first instinct was like, BioShock, right? But no! Yeah, it does tell you the story. Audio logs and stuff like that. But it does tell you some of the story, and it's in your control, but, over the radio or, the occasional cutscene. Not like here, where it is all sort of happening at the same time. Which is really neat, and you think, how much does that happen now? Maybe not as much as I think it does. Sorry, my first instinct is to go to storytelling perspective, because I don't play enough shooters to really say, hey, this is a really good shooter. It's a really good shooter as gameplay. It's really fun. I seldom felt... I was going to say, is it weird that I felt that the least fair enemy was probably the least fair enemy is the Vortigaunt. And that's the first one that's like, okay, the second one that's introduced. No, it's the first one that's introduced in the game. Because I had a Vortigaunt attacking me right after the Cascade, the Resonance Cascade. So from the first enemy of the game until the end, it was the one that bugged me the most. They had a few bugs going along, but that's to be expected for a 20-year-old game playing on modernish hardware. I was going to say, the computer is 15 years newer than the damned game, so of course it's going to probably not jive too well. Windows 10's a piece of shit software anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to rush and say, okay, top 10 all-time game right now, because I think this is something that you need to stew on, but I think this is certainly when I ponder a top 10 game all time in my head, or top 10 games list of all time. I have 2 games that are locked into the top 5, and that's like, the rest of it's pretty damn fluid. By the way, those 2 games are Prince of Persia: Sands of Time and Ape Escape, in case you were wondering. What an interesting pair. But other than those 2 games, I've got a pretty fluid top 10 list. Some Portals could show up there, Mass Effect, Bioshocks we just mentioned, Uncharted, The Last of Us. It's a lot of modern stuff, a lot of Gran Turismo's racing games like that. And then you got, like, I guess Dooms as well. There's no way that you couldn't consider Half-Life to be one of those all-time great games, and that's still 20 years removed. 20 years ago, this would have been freaking mind-blowing. Nothing like it. Absolutely revolutionary. You come back with it, like with, 20 years hindsight, well, it's a little different. It's a really good game 20 years after it was released. Is it as technologically advanced in every aspect? It doesn't look as good. It doesn't, I was going to say it doesn't sound as good. Actually, that's debatable, actually. It doesn't look as good as modern games. It doesn't sound as good. And I'd actually argue that one with you. Does it play as good? It probably plays just as well as modern games, as modern shooters. You look at it on that regard, and you start breaking it down to its core elements, and, the story holds up as well, and we talked about that to some extent. You break it down to all of its elements, it stands up to all the great games of today, and it's 20 years removed, 2 decades after it first came out. So you definitely gotta give a lot of credits to the team at Valve. And, well, I'll tell you, I was figuring I've got to play Half-Life 2 just to see what is often considered like one of, if not the greatest games of all time, but, even if it wasn't, you'd want to see how it goes. You could play the first one. Well, now I gotta play the second one, regardless of whether the second one is considered the greatest game of all time. Having played this one, it's like, yeah, okay, what happens next? Thank you. We will get to that, though. Not straight away, because, well, next year is the 15th anniversary of Half-Life 2. So I figure, why not? Let's do a little anniversary LP of Half-Life 2. That's gonna be next year on the channel. That's a terrible throw. A terrible outro. But we're going to have another classic game here on the channel for you next time. But not before a little bonus. I want to see what that alternate ending. It's going to be like a 3-second video, isn't it? We'll find out next time on Half-Life. So until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media, follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget you could check out the whole of Half-Life in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.